YouTube, what's up again? Touring with the Clippers. As you all know, coming back live with another video. This video I just kind of jumped into it because I forgot I haven't done a video like this before. This is straight hair, cutting straight hair with shears. I jumped inside the haircut already, and then I thought about it, like, you know what, I didn't do a video like this before, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my camera up and hop inside this one. That's why it's already cut down. What I did was cut it down with my wall designers that I got now. That's why I jumped back into it, just to show y'all, as if I just freshly did it, but this is what I did the first time. I cut it with my wall designers all the way open. I'm just going up, we doing a mohawk. He had a mohawk, so we're gonna tighten that back up for him, and I'm going to get some shear cut at the top, so show off my shear work a little bit. Like, we're cutting straight hair. Some people think it's harder to cut straight hair than it is to cut curly hair, but to me it's kind of easier. Straight hair tends to blend faster and blend easier than cutting curly hair. With cutting curly hair, you gotta keep going over that taper over and over again. But with this curly hair, all you gotta do is hit it one time with the guard and just lay it down flat, and it just falls perfect. So that's what I'm doing now. I got my one guard on my wall designers. I'm flicking up, getting that line out. But I'm not going up too high because this fade pretty fast because the way his hair is. Now I got my two guard on there, and I'm going up a little bit higher inside in depth of the mohawk. I'm going inside of it just a little bit more, but I'm still flicking out, as you can see. I'm not really going in it. I'm not putting no heavy pressure on it. I'm just flicking out because it blends so smooth. Cause like this hair, the way that it blends, like you can just touch it a little bit and you can see it blending automatically. You don't want to do it too much, because if you do it too much, you'll mess up the whole blend. Then you have to take the blend up higher. But I'm just going into the mohawk a little bit, flicking out with my tool, being on the safe side, using this high guard just in case if I do make any mistakes, it won't be any bad mistakes that I can't handle. So I'm just flicking it up. When I cut him, he told me he really didn't want none taken off the top, but his mom suggested that he take a little bit off, so I just took a tad bit off the top. But I got my guard on there again. I'm still just flicking it out. This is like I think it's a 3 guard I got on here now. And you notice, like, the bigger guards I get, the higher I go. So I got a 3 guard on there, and I'm flicking out, going a little higher than I was than the 2. Because this is going inside the mohawk just to get that bulkiness out of it, that thick layer out. Now I got my 1 again on there, and I'm doing this. I'm staying low. See how I got the 1 guard and I'm low with it? Now I ain't got no guard on there. I'm all the way low now. I'm just balding it out. Because with his kind of hair, it looks better bald. First off, with any fade, to me, in my opinion, they all look better bald. You gotta have a little bit bald in them. Bald fades, bald taper. Even if I do a low taper, I'm still gonna bald it at the end, to where I'm not gonna line you up. It's gonna be bald, because that blend is so much better, so much fresher and crispier. And that's exactly what I'm doing with him. I'm not really gonna put a line in the back. I'm balding that out, and I'm gonna blend it all out. Now we back at it with the 1 again, hitting that front. Now you see, you can see the blend now. I'm not even done with it, and it's starting to fall in place. You can just look at it and just tell that, oh, okay, I see where this blend is going. Now I'm lining it with my T-out liners, the same way I do curly hair. I start in the front and go to the side. I mean, everything's the same. It's just different hair texture. Barbers, new barbers, student barbers, you can't be scared to jump inside these kind of haircuts. Like, if you're a barber, you're supposed to know how to cut all kinds of hair, everybody's hair. But I like to test myself sometimes, because like when I first started cutting hair like this, I didn't want to do it. I was nervous. I hated doing it because I didn't know how. But there I'm gaining more and more clientele. It's different ethnic groups that's hitting me up, and they want me to cut their hair. So, and they ask me, "Can you cut this kind of hair?" Yeah, I can do it. Now I'm gonna show you how to do that. I jumped inside of it and I just started doing it. Look at that fade. Look how it's blended. It's just look how smooth it is. I like how his curls are though. Like the curls in his hair, like it stands straight up and it pops. But yeah, but the side of it is straight, so we getting all that out. Now I'm applying my Barber Magic pencil as I always do. I use my enhancers. Yes, I do use my enhancers on straight hair too. But in some cases of straight hair, some clients they don't want a line in the front. You have to ask them, do they want a line in the front or they don't. But for his hair, it's cool. His hair lays down, so it's cool to line it up in the front. Now I'm gonna add my kiss for my hair compressor. Spraying this on there lightly, making sure it's neat though. Don't want to put too much on there. Want to keep it as natural as possible. Especially for kids, you want to keep their hair natural as possible. Because when they tend to go out, sweat a lot. But with the Kiss Express, this lasts a few days, so you can run, sweat, you can swim, you can take a shower, and it still lasts in your hair. That's why I like this better than the hair fibers that I was using before. So everything works out better with the Kiss Express. So I strongly suggest you go and get you some of that. If barbers, if you're watching this, good investment. Now you can see how straight his hair really is on this side because I haven't touched it yet. Now you really can see how straight it is on the side. I'm about to blend all that out. I'm doing the same thing I did to the other side. This is how I looked before. When I touched the other side and I didn't show y'all the camera. That was how I looked before, and it turned to a whole new blend. So we're doing the same thing with this side. I'm going up. Got my wall designers all the way open. I'm going up just to go ahead and put my guideline in where I'm gonna start my fade at, where I want my fade to start at. And I'm flicking it out. I got my one guard on there. I'm flicking it out. Flick it all around. Just to get that definition. Just get that bulk out. This is where the fade is starting. The beginning stage of the fade. It's gonna start fading. Like once you start seeing it, it'll start fading a little bit. And then the more you put the guards on and walk yourself through the process, you will see step by step of the fade that you're creating. So now I got my two guard on there. And I'm flicking it up. Matter of fact, I take that back. This is a 1.5 guard. But it's like a 2 guard if it was in blades. Because these are walls, so they're kind of thicker. So these are like, it says 1.5 on it, but I call it a 2 guard because basically that's what it is to me. If it was a blade, it'd be a 2. But it says 1.5 on it, but I'm not going for it. Now this is a 2 guard, a real 2 guard right here, the gray 2 guard. I'm flicking it up, getting that little line out. Somebody must have been calling me or text messaging me or something because I'm obviously going at a slower pace right here. But anyway, you'll keep it going. Now I got the 2 guard on there. I'm flicking it out. You see I'm going a little higher, but I'm not going all the way high. I'm just flicking it out. Staying where I want that fade to be at. Exactly where that line at, that's where I'm going to fade everything out at. Just blend. Going up higher, but I'm not going into it. Because you don't want to cut into the curls. I'm gonna leave them curls for something special later on when y'all see it. Something I ain't never did before on the tutorials when y'all see it. Okay, now I got my 1 guard back on there and I'm staying low. Like the 1 guard, I'm going back and I'm cleaning up I'm seeing that I didn't get cleaned the first time. Now I'm going back with my 1.5. That's what they say, but to me it's a 2 guard. And I'm flicking it up. Flicking. I'm not going in it too much. I'm just staying out. I'm just flicking out. I'm barely touching the hairs. Like this hair blends so fast and easy that if you go in it, you can ruin the whole haircut. So you just gently touching it with this. Just flick it, flick out, flick out. A gentle touch. Nothing too major. See how that back is? How it's looking straight. It's just all over the place. You gotta blend that all out. I got my one guard on there now. My black one guard. I'm flicking out. It's a whole process with doing fades. Like, I can't really explain it. I'm explaining it the best way I can through these videos, of course, but you gotta feel it when you're doing actually a fade. You gotta see for yourself and actually, oh, okay, this is what I gotta do. Cause it's like, it's a method like you can't really explain it, but you know how you want it to look, and you know exactly what your guards do, and you know what your guards can do to get it to look like that. Now I ain't got no guards on here now, as you can see, and I'm just basically balding it. Not balding it, it's low. They're closed. My walls are closed, and I'm making it so low that I'm not gonna put a line on it. I'm just keeping it low. That way the fade can pop out better. Now I got my Andy Slimline Pros. I'm lining it up. Same thing I did on the other side, doing this side. Just flick. Go ahead and just touch it up a little bit. Touch, 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 tap it. Like with hair like this, their hairline is naturally crispy. Like once you touch it with the liners, it's like these haircuts are so much easier. Like the fade blends better. The lining is crispier. Cause it's just so easy. It's like it works itself. All you gotta do is it works itself. All you gotta do is just tap it, just touch it. Like you don't have to really put no effort inside cutting hair like this. The thing is, like when we first started cutting hair like this, it's because most of the time we be scared that we're gonna mess up. Cause growing up in, we're starting off in the urban area, a black all black barbershop. You really don't really get a lot of clients like this. So if you don't get no clients like this, how you gonna practice? When I was in barber school, it was an urban barber school I went to, all black. We barely got any clients like this with hair like this. We got all black urban clients. So it really wasn't no practicing really. But once I got on and moved to Indianapolis, Indiana, it was a whole nother ball game. Cause it was like you couldn't black people all the time, but then a few white people come in too. A few Caucasian people, Mexican, Hispanic people with straight hair come in, and it's like, what you gonna do? Like what you gonna do? You hungry? This might be your only client for the day. It's new barbers. This might be your only client for the day. You trying to gain walk? You trying to gain walk-ins, gain more clientele? And it's the only person that came in through the day. What you gonna do? You gonna turn them down and not eat, possibly not make no money for the rest of the day? Or you gonna take it and learn? Like I took it and learned. Like first time I did one, it wasn't messed up. It just wasn't done. I had to call another older barber, more professional barber, come help me. There's nothing wrong with that. But I jumped out that water and I did it. I jumped in. It was either that or continue being scared and not grow. So I just went on and jumped inside of it. And I suggest y'all do it. Just try it one time. If you're still in barber college, barber school, just go ahead and try it one time. Just, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's gonna make you better. So, go ahead and do that, man. Scared man can't win. There was something I learned in barber college. My instructor used to always tell me, scared man can't win. But anyway, yeah, I'm just touching it up now. These my one guard, and I'm flicking it up, flicking it up, trying to get both of them sides together. Look at that fade, how it came out. Man, it came out so good. How blended that came out. Look how, man, look at that. That's neat. Man, that came out alright. I don't even want to toot my own horn too much, but it came out pretty decent. Especially when I couldn't cut hair like this. Now it's just flow. I gotta excuse me too, cause Like I said, I'm dropping videos every 2 days, and I still got the code. That's how hard I'm going. I still got the code I have 2 days ago when I dropped my last video. But it should be gone by next video. That's the next video. That's in 2 more days. Whenever I drop that. Now I got my 1.5 guard is what they say. But I call it a 2 guard. And I'm flicking it up. Just even it up. Look at that. That look neat. Look at that. That crispy. Look how clean that is. I think I like that. Now this is the real 2 guard. That's what it say on the back of it. And I'm just flicking that out. Going a little higher, but I'm flicking it out at the same time. Just getting it neat. Flick out, flick. Flick out, flick out, flick out. Flick out, flick out, flick out. That's it. I'm not putting my guard all the way on there like I said. I'm just flicking it, that little area. And that's it. And I'm asking Dad, do you want to take it down? First he said no, but when I asked him, he said yeah. Watch this now. I took it down my wall guard, my wall designers. But when you take like curly hair down, you start to see like it's not a real takedown because the way his hair is, it's like it's curly at the top, but while it's growing, it's straight. It's going straight up. So that's what you gotta do now. Hit it with that spray bottle. Hit it with that water, that spray bottle. Get it nice and damp. And go ahead and put it, interlock your fingers with it. Just go ahead and cut it with the shears. You want to do this around the whole head. You know, trying to get it even as possible. It's easy how to do it. You just interlock your hands, put it up, and cut probably an inch. You start off with an inch. You don't want to start off taking too much of it off. You want to start little by little. And do this around the whole head. Yeah, it takes time, but that's the purpose of this haircut, just to you gotta jump in that water, as I say. Don't rush it. So I know some people like rush haircuts like this, but you want all your haircuts to come out the same and be neat. You see, I'm patting it up, trying to make sure it's even, make sure I got everything. I'm just hitting it, just touching everything, looking all around it, looking at every angle. Making sure it's A1. And I'm hitting it with my liners again. Going back. I must have saw something that needed to be hit. Because I already did the line already. So, if that's the case, I saw something that needed to be hit already. Again, actually, I should say. Let me check it out. I don't know if this video, I think he wanted a part. I think I forgot. That's exactly what it was. I knew he wanted a part. He said he wanted a part, but it's like, when people say they want like parts and stuff, I really don't pay attention to them, because I do pay attention, but it's like, okay, I'm focused on the haircut first. So once I'm done with the haircut, then remind me about the part. I'm talking about, it's sometimes that people ask for a part. I gave them a nice haircut, did it so clean and smooth. They don't even care about the part no more. They don't even ask about the part no more. When they see the haircut, they go, yeah, this is cold. I like this. I don't need a part no more. But this is about to be the end of this video. But this is a lesson to how you do that, you know. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe to my channel. To new subscribers, subscribe, like, share, comment. Give me new ideas. And I'm going to keep it rolling. And I'll see you all in 2 more days with a new video. Peace.